The world hides its greatest adventures in plain sight. Sometimes the most extraordinary journeys are waiting just beyond the places we think we know best. I've crossed jungles and deserts, wandered through endless sand and tangled green, but the call of Pico Duarte in the Dominican Republic was different, deeper, more mysterious, almost like a whisper from the heart of the island itself. This wasn't about height or breaking records. It was about discovering the wild, untamed heart of a tropical island, a place where nature still reigns supreme and every step feels like a new discovery. Beneath the sun and sand, a cold, rugged mountain rises, demanding grit and respect. It's a world away from the postcard beaches, a place where the air is thin and the silence is profound. My journey began with a choice, to seek the unknown, to find the spirit of a place most only see from the beach. I wanted to go beyond the familiar, to step into the wild and see what stories the mountains would tell. Pico Duarte is the king of these mountains, a true test of will. This was no holiday, it was an expedition, a challenge that would push me to my limits and reveal what I was truly made of. Packing my gear, I felt the thrill of the unknown. Every item in my backpack was a promise of adventure, a reminder that I was stepping into a world where comfort would be replaced by challenge. What would the trail reveal? Would it be kindness or hardship, beauty or struggle? The only way to know was to take that first step. What would the mountain demand? Would I have the strength to answer its call, to keep moving forward when the path grew steep and the air grew thin? I knew I'd need strength, respect for nature, and mental toughness. The mountain would test not just my body but my spirit and determination. But the reward would be more than a view. It would be a deeper understanding of myself and the resilience of the wild. The mountain promised lessons that could only be learned by those willing to climb. With my pack on and heart racing, I set off. The air was cool, the world quiet, and every step forward felt like a leap into the unknown. The real journey is the path, not the peak. It's about the people you meet along the way, the obstacles you overcome together, and the lessons you carry home. This is a story of mud, sweat, and breathtaking beauty, of moments when exhaustion meets awe, and the wild world reminds you how small you are, of pushing through pain to find joy, of discovering that the hardest climbs often lead to the most unforgettable moments, of conquering the majestic Pico Duarte, a true Caribbean giant. Standing at the summit, I felt both humbled and empowered, part of something much greater than myself. I hope it inspires you to find your own mountain. The adventure begins now, wherever you are. Just answer the call. The trail to Pico Duarte is a living tapestry, changing with every step you take. Each footfall brings a new sensation, a new sight, and a new sound, weaving together a story that unfolds as you move forward. It starts in humid lowlands, under a canopy alive with birds and jungle sounds. The air is thick and warm, filled with the calls of hidden creatures and the rustle of leaves overhead. The gentle rhythm of your steps lulls you in, as the path winds through the lush undergrowth. But soon, the climb begins, and you feel the pull of the mountain. As you ascend, the dense jungle gradually gives way to Creole pine forests. The transformation is subtle at first, then unmistakable. The air cools, the ground softens with pine needles, and the scent of resin fills your lungs. Sunlight filters through tall pines, casting shifting patterns on the trail. It feels like you've crossed continents in a single day, moving from tropical jungle to mountain forest in just a few hours. Wildlife shifts too. Tropical birds fade, replaced by the quiet of mountain forests. The chorus of the jungle gives way to a peaceful hush, broken only by the wind in the trees. If you're lucky, you'll hear the magical song of the Hispaniolan solitaire, or spot rare animal tracks pressed into the soft earth, reminders of the mountain's secret inhabitants. Every turn reveals a new vista, shaded forests, sunlit ridges, clouds drifting below your feet. The scenery is ever-changing, each view more breathtaking than the last. The landscape is dramatic, a constant reminder of nature's power and the wild beauty that surrounds you on this journey. The path is a challenge, steep, rugged, and beautiful. Each step tests your resolve, but rewards you with unforgettable sights. But the ever-changing scenery fuels your spirit, lifting your energy and pushing you onward, no matter how tough the climb. Each bend brings surprise and wonder, a sense of discovery that keeps you curious and engaged. The mountain's diversity is its magic. From lush valleys to windswept ridges, every stretch of trail offers something new to marvel at, and it keeps you climbing, eager for more, driven by the promise of what lies just beyond the next horizon. No one conquers Pico Duarte alone. The guides, born in the mountain's shadow, lead with quiet confidence, sharing their home and wisdom. Mules, the trek's unsung heroes, carry heavy loads with sure-footed grace, embodying the toughness of the land. Their bells become the soundtrack of the climb. Along the trail, you meet hikers from around the world. Stories are shared by the campfire, bonds formed in the struggle and triumph. Encouragement flows freely, you become a team, united by the mountain. The local culture is one of resilience and warmth. Sharing coffee with a guide at dawn is a window into their world. These moments, connection, camaraderie, and respect, are as valuable as the summit itself. The mountain's soul is found in its people. You leave with more than memories, you leave with a sense of belonging. The journey is richer for those you share it with, and the mountain spirit stays with you. Every adventure has its breaking point. There's always a moment when the journey feels impossible, when your body aches and your mind whispers to turn back. But it's in these moments that the true test begins. On Pico Duarte, it's the wall of regret, a relentless, steep climb that tests body and mind. The path seems endless, the incline unforgiving, and every step demands more than the last. Muscles burn, lungs gasp, and doubt creeps in. Each breath feels heavier, and the weight of your pack seems to double with every meter gained. Here, mental strength matters as much as physical. The mountain challenges your willpower, forcing you to dig deep and find resolve you didn't know you had. I broke the challenge into small goals, 1 tree, 10 steps, a single bend in the trail. Focusing on the next milestone made the impossible feel possible. One breath at a time, I kept moving forward, letting each inhale and exhale carry me higher. The weather adds to the trial: sun, fog, rain, and sometimes even hail. Each shift in the sky brings a new challenge, testing your adaptability. And cold can strike in moments, chilling you to the bone and making every step feel twice as hard. Even the best gear can't shield you from every surprise. Mud seeps into your boots, rain soaks your pack, and the mountain reminds you who's in charge. But each obstacle builds respect for the mountain's power. Every challenge faced is a lesson in humility and perseverance. When you crest a tough section and look back, pride replaces pain. The struggle fades, replaced by a sense of accomplishment that can't be measured. You realize you're stronger than you thought. The mountain reveals a resilience you never knew you possessed. The mountain doesn't defeat you, it reveals your resilience. It strips away doubt and leaves only determination. These hardships are the true gift of the climb. They forge strength, shape character, and teach you to keep moving forward no matter what. Humility and gratitude grow with every step. You learn to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. The summit is earned, not given. Each hard-won meter makes the view from the top even sweeter, and every step through struggle is a step toward transformation. The journey changes you, inside and out. The mountain breaks you down, then builds you up. That's the real reward, emerging stronger, wiser, and more grateful than before. This is where strength is forged, in the heart of challenge, and in the spirit that refuses to give up. Pico Duarte is more than a mountain. It's a national symbol. At 3,098 meters, it's the highest point in the Caribbean, known as the Roof of the Caribbean. Named for Juan Pablo Duarte, a founding father, his statue stands at the summit as a tribute to independence and strength. The mountain anchors the Cordillera Central, the Dominican Alps, far from the country's famous beaches. Its forests, protected by national parks, are vital for biodiversity and water. Rivers born here sustain millions, making the mountain the nation's lifeblood. Climbing Pico Duarte is a journey through a landscape that sustains a country. It's a test of endurance, spirit, and preparation. For Dominicans and adventurers alike, it's a pilgrimage and a challenge. The mountain's fame is well-deserved. Its significance goes far beyond its height. Conquering Pico Duarte starts with respect, long before the first step. Preparation is key. Train your body for steep, long days. Cardio fitness matters. The stronger you are, the more you'll enjoy the journey. Your body is your most important gear. Treat it well, equip for all conditions. Dress in layers, wear sturdy boots, and pack for cold, rain, and wind. The weather can change in an instant. Respect the environment. Follow leave no trace. Pack out all trash, stay on trails, and never disturb wildlife. We're guests in this wild place. Prepare your mind too. A multi-day trek is as much mental as physical. There will be tough moments. Stay positive and listen to your guides. Hydrate, eat well, and go at your own pace. The goal is a safe summit and a meaningful journey. With the right preparation, body, gear, and mindset, you're ready for the challenge. Respect is your best companion. The mountain rewards those who come prepared. The final push to the summit begins in darkness. You climb by headlamp, breath clouding in the cold, anticipation building with every step. The stars blaze above, the world silent except for your heartbeat and boots on frost. As dawn breaks, the sky glows with orange and pink. You reach the summit, shivering but triumphant. The statue of Duarte stands witness as the sun rises, bathing the world in gold. The view is your reward, mountains, valleys, and a sea of clouds below. All struggle melts away, replaced by peace and gratitude. This moment is transformative. You feel small yet powerful, changed by the climb. Life's worries fade, perspective and purpose fill their place. The wild beauty humbles and inspires. You are not the same person who began the journey. The mountain leaves its mark on your soul. This is why you climb. For a single perfect moment of clarity. What goes up must come down, but the descent is a new adventure. Legs ache, but your spirit soars. Sunrise memories fresh in your mind. The trail looks different in daylight, familiar yet changed by your journey. The way down is tough on the knees, careful steps are needed. Camaraderie grows, smiles, encouragement, and shared pride among fellow hikers. You pass through shifting worlds again, from cold heights to warm jungle. The mountain seems distant, almost unreal, but you carry its lessons within. The end of the trail is bittersweet, exhaustion mixed with exhilaration. The journey doesn't end with your boots off. You've discovered strength, resilience, and a deeper respect for nature. The experience becomes part of you. You didn't just climb a mountain, you found a stronger self. That's a trophy you keep forever. My journey to Pico Duarte was unforgettable, a reminder of the world's hidden challenges and beauty. But this isn't just my story. It's an invitation to you. Find your own mountain, your own challenge. Adventure is a mindset. Be curious, brave, and open to the unknown. The world is waiting. Forests, rivers, and summits to explore. Every adventure, big or small, builds confidence and connection. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. If this story sparked something in you, follow it. Seek knowledge, make a plan, and take the first step. Your adventure will test and change you for the better. The reward is not just the destination, but who you become. Thank you for joining me on this trek. Now go find your own summit. Your adventure awaits.